Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to Lifestyle Aesthetics, where we teach you how to level up consistently over time. Today we are going to do another lower body day video featuring the new gym that we're at, Icon Gym, gym influencer friendly. So here we are doing a pendulum squat, which is something that we haven't really done much in a while. So the idea here is that you want to go all the way down, all the way up, pause for 1 second. So I'm trying to experiment with the different weights, using 25 at first, and then we're going to go up by 35 pounds. But the main idea here, similar to the leg press machine, is that your feet are pointed outwards for 45 degrees, and this is a good machine for the lower body. So then that includes your thighs, your calves, hamstrings, your glutes. Pretty much a good replacement for a barbell squat. And I definitely want to increase my weight and my strength on this over time, practicing the correct full range of motion, going slow and controlled because that's what we want to do here. And since we're getting older, we want to make sure that you are pointing your feet outwards at a 45-degree angle to make it easier in your knee joints. So make sure you stretch, you warm up before you start doing your heavy sets. So right here, just aiming for 2 sets of 10 for each lower body workout. Just trying to make sure that we do this correctly. So since I just want to practice more, we're just doing a third set. So right here, as you see, I'm going all the way down, all the way up. So that's the key idea for these type of pendulum squat machines. So the reason it's called a pendulum squat is because you are starting off in a diagonal type of position and you go all the way down. So it's kind of like moving your body in an arc type of movement. So if you do go heavy and go halfway, like yes, you will build the strength, but I feel like the full range of motion will definitely get you there to help you just get stronger legs in general. So right here, just practicing the last few reps. So that was a 35 pounds on the third set. And then we are going straight into doing leg press machine. So even though this one does go a little bit closer, just experimenting, trying out these different machines, this does give me better full range of motion. But some of these machines are, they still are kind of rusty. So just experiment to see how we are putting the seat. But overall, doing these right after the pendulum squats will build up thicker and stronger glutes and thicker and stronger thighs. After we do 2 good sets of those, we're doing our favorite leg press machine that's on the floor. So luckily with this machine in Icon Gym, the height of the pad itself is more short person friendly. So I'm able to re-rack these weights back without much effort, without much difficulty. So after you rest for 2 to 3 minutes, you want to go again. So right now I'm just doing 5 plates on each side. Since we have already done heavy leg press, heavy pendulum swings, pendulum squats, I'm just making sure that right here, just doing this correctly. Full range of motion in order to target my glutes and my thighs, right? The quadriceps. So I found this standing calf raise machine. They also have a seated one. So I'm doing 3 sets of these where I'm essentially pausing at the top, holding it for 1 or 2 seconds, and then slowly going up and down. So calves are still my weakest point. So I want to make sure that I am strengthening them, taking my time building them up. This is similar to the machine that we saw in the other video and Rock Gym. So check this gym out for sure. It's called Icon Gym. So the New York area is in 167 in the Bronx by the 4 train. So here we go again, doing a second set. Right here, the idea again is to make sure that you hold that pause at the top. You feel that good deep stretch on your calves. And also when you're doing these standing calf raises, what you want to do is just step into deep towards the middle part of those shoulder pads in order to make sure that you're doing this correctly. Because if you're going up and down with your knees, that's not really working out your calves. You want to make sure that your knees are straight as you do your calf extensions. Moving on into the seated leg curl, which is similar to what a Romanian deadlift would do. Right here, we're just trying to figure out how this machine works. So we noticed that the top part does not move, so you need to adjust the bottom half of this. But the idea overall is the same when you do these Leg curls, you are working out the calves and hamstrings, a little bit of glutes. You want to hold that deep pause at the bottom stretch and slowly releasing it on the way up. So right here, the 70 pounds feels a little bit different compared to the ones that we're used to. But again, we're here to build strength consistently over time, right? That's what the main idea of this channel is about. Because you want to build long-term health, you want to make sure that you're protecting your heart, your organs, your joints, all that stuff, but still being strong for real life functions. After we do 2 sets of those, we're doing some leg extensions that primarily targets your thighs, your quadriceps. So since we're going heavy, I am not really holding at the top. Pause for 1 second. I'm just trying to make sure that I return my leg at a very controlled pace. So I'm not going too fast or too slow, but I am exploding on the way upwards as I use this machine, right? But the main idea is that when you want to control the weight all the way back to the bottom. Since the Smith machine was busy, we are going to use this Romanian deadlift machine. So this is a multifunctional type of machine because you have the bars at the bottom, which can also be adjusted, and you have that pad there for single leg squats. So this would do single leg squats, um, deadlift, Romanian deadlift. This also is good for building your traps. So right here, I'm holding up the top handle, and what I want to do is I want to stick my glutes out. Essentially, what I'm doing is hip hinging on the way down and then going back on the way up. So here doing a drop set, trying to make sure that I'm just making progress overall for my hamstrings, the back part of the leg. So trying to do these nice slow and controlled, explode on the way up. But as I go down, I want to control that speed. I want to control that tempo where it's uh nice and slow. And then we're going to end off by doing shrugs. So I'm doing this with 145 pounds, and the idea is that you want to pause and hold at the top for 1 to 2 seconds, and then slowly release. So right here, as you notice, this is a neutral grip bar or handle. With the Smith machine, you have one hand that's facing the opposite direction as the other one. So with this one, this helps you to keep that balance, that equilibrium all over. So since we are trying to build bigger traps, I'm just doing a drop set here to make sure that I have good definition of the traps, but also build the strength. So starting with the heavier set first, and then immediately dropping the weight. Um, so that way I have that good definition for the upper middle traps. That's pretty much it for a lower back day. We did pendulum squats, leg press, leg extension, Romanian deadlift, leg curls, standing calf raises. Thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next video.